Now, you grew up in one of them there Southern Baptist churches.
Yeah.
And I grew up in one of them there Pentecostal churches.
Yeah.
Now there's a different brands of Pentecostal. I grew up in the Church of God. It's, you know.
Don't forget about them Assembly of God.
They pretty similar.
Yeah, ain't no much different.
There's just one little difference. See, back in the day, Church of God said I couldn't wear shorts like this, I couldn't wear makeup like this, and I couldn't cut my hair and my bangs. But by the time I was born, they said that was alright. And that by then, they just like the Assembly of God. I don't even know why these two different denominations was all the same daggum thing. Sure enough.
Of God, it says of God in the daggum title.
I know.
Make no sense.
I know. Never ever did, but our upbringings was a little different, but I guess they're still kind of similar in a few ways.
Yeah. I'll tell you, them Baptists, I've grown up Baptist, they say, once saved, always saved. Never can you be taken from his hand. But God forbid you walk in there with this sleeve of tattoos, boy, you gonna get, they gonna say, well, he may not have ever been saved to begin with. How'd they gonna know? How'd they gonna know? They suddenly got the clairvoyance. They can read your mind, the telepathy. I'll tell you what, 10 Commandments, man, that they gonna tell you, 10 Commandments, where it say no get no tattoo? Well, there's 615 rules that say otherwise, like 16 whatever, I don't know. But, man, I mean, didn't Jesus come to abolish the law? No, he came to fulfill the law. Okay, well, why are you crucifying me over it? Crucifying my sister over here for her hair coloring or makeup and the way she eats and the beer she drinks. Don't be telling me, he gave me freedom. He gave me freedom, and I ain't need nobody gonna tell me how to live my life. Jesus, good Lord, I ain't need no middleman. The Abbott Brothers had a song, and it said in the song, it said, me and God don't need no middleman. I tell you right now, I ain't need no middleman. I hear his voice. He tell me, he said, Tommy, that's all right. You gonna drink that beer as long as you love me? I said, yes, Lord, I do. I love you with all my heart. I love my wife. They're Chris and over yonder way. And my dear sister right here, Adair, Sister Adair. Man, you can't cut a good friend like her out of wood, out of trees no more. I mean, they don't make them like they used to. But you know, you can't judge a book by its cover. You can't judge them by your denomination. They just you can't do it. You can't sit here and judge people for the way they look. Oh, well, Joe and Mo got married. Who gives a flip? I mean, really, who gives a flip they married? That ain't your business, no way. Hey, you gonna sit there and be 500 pounds and preach behind the pulpit. When they can see your edge around the pulpit, you gonna sit there and say, don't drink, don't be gay. You know,
they get overindulgent in that fried chicken every Sunday, don't they?
Well, hell yeah, I do too. That sweet tea and the aspartame, you get, what is it, GMOs and genetically modified.
The OMGs, them OMGs, is that what they OMGs?
OMG, that's what they gonna be saying that day of judgment.
OMGs, and them mashed taters too. Mashed taters and green beans. What you got? You got you a meat and three. You got you some fried chicken, some mashed taters, some green beans, and some pinto beans. Let me tell you something. Them pinto beans, they make people do some unholy things. It smell unholy if it ain't unholy.
I tell you, turnip greens give me the shiznits, if you know what I'm saying. Boy, I clear out a room with some collars and boy, that Mexican food, I ain't no racist. That Mexican food tear a white boy up. So I'll be running to that bathroom, sprinting.
Be darn, I almost spit my Jim Beam clear across this patio. Would have been too good. That landed on that fancy there computer she's got.
What was that?
Oh, that bottle just fell over.
Help me.
Here's the main difference I understood about the Baptists and the Pentecostals. Well, for one, they beat us to the Cracker Barrel every Sunday. Now, my church, we smart enough, we didn't go to no Cracker Barrel on Sunday because everybody and their mama was up in that place and I couldn't even handle it. Now, we'd go and eat Mexican, but Tell you what, that all beat us there too. No, that was one difference. The other one I noticed, all their hymns are in a completely different key. I go visit my Baptist friend church, we start singing I'll Fly Away, and I'm ready to start clapping, I'll fly away, and they're like, I don't even know. I can't even remember.
I'll fly away, oh glory.
Just like that. I didn't even know how to handle myself.
Hey, well,
blood just,
but no, not all of them. The Baptist church I grew up in, you thought they believed in the spiritual things because they were all about speeding that song up to speed the preacher up so we can go eat, go to KFC. And anywho,
now I am curious about one thing though. One thing I am curious about. In the Baptist church, what exactly y'all talk about when you got to the Book of Acts?
oh, what?
The Book of Acts. The Book of Acts. You know,
Where?
there's a Book of Acts. When they go up
They
in
don't
that,
teach in the Baptist
they go
church.
up in that upper room, and the fire it just fell down, and they started speaking in other tongues and moving around.
Oh,
And they come up, and they said, they's drunk. Paul said, they ain't drunk. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. They're going to be drunk at 9 o'clock at night, but it's 9 o'clock in the morning. They ain't drunk right now. I mean, that's the way I see it.
I ain't heard no act. I mean, I heard about the gifts of the Spirit, and we believe in that, but that died out with the apostles. Because it says that in 2 Hebrews, it says, we ain't doing that no more. That's exactly word verbatim.
Exactly what it said.
Exactly.
Hebrews.
I think
Hebrews.
the great prophet Willie Robinson, him said that.
Willie Robertson done said
I
that.
think he done said that.
I believe it. I believe it. You know, back when I was about 7 years old, a woman was giving out a message in tongues, and that time I started wondering why they hollering in Spanish in church. I didn't understand that. I didn't know they all spoke Spanish. They just hollering in Spanish in church. My mama told me they speaking in tongues, and I was like, in tongues? Well, we all got a tongue, and we all speak with it. What you mean? Why they saying all them funny words? And one thing led to another.
Well, I went to Church of God when I was starting to question a bunch of things like tongues.
Not eating fried chicken on Sunday.
Hell no, we still did that. Let's see. Falling out the spirit, you know, I fell out the spirit one time, but I think that's that Mexican food again. I tell you
It
what, I
could've been.
was sweating one day. I ate so much quesadillas and that refried beans, I passed out going to the house.
That could have been it. I like to apologize for the darkness. We just got told we had to turn out this light because it shines into a bedroom and people gonna go to sleep. They going to sleep for 11 p.m. on a Saturday night. I don't understand that mess, but
Baptists, some Baptists, they do it every time because they got to be asleep on the Sabbath, even though it ain't the Sabbath.
hey, you know, my daddy, he grew up Presbyterian, Cumberland Presbyterian.
That would explain the alcohol.
The alcohol. That would explain the alcohol, wouldn't it now? I don't even know much about Cumberland Presbyterians. Was that a church that was founded on the Cumberland Gap?
Isn't that them boots?
Oh, that's Timberland.
Oh.
That's Timberland. The Cumberland Gap is another thing. Maybe a church just got
Is that a
founded
Gap?
out there.
Is that one of them clothing stores in Cumberland, wherever Cumberland is?
No, it's some little area around Tennessee.
Oh.
Maybe it ain't in Tennessee. Maybe it's somewhere further east of Tennessee. I tell you what, I didn't take Tennessee history in school. I took Alabama history because I grew up in Alabama.
Yeah, I grew up in a place called Bremen.
Bremen.
Bremen. We lived in the hills up there. And learned a lot. Did a lot, you know. But I tell you what, man, I wouldn't trade it for the world, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of fried chicken ate on that hill.
A lot of fried chicken. Alright, well, this has been your session of Redneck Theology with Brother Tommy and Sister A. So, we are out.
Peace.
And you will join us for the next episode when him and his old lady are back in town. Adios.
Amen. Hallelujah.